Okay, hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. And ultimately, thank you so much for raising your presence on my channel. I really, truly appreciate that you guys stick around. Even though no matter how long I've been gone, you guys are like always ready to tune in when I come back. Today, we're going to be talking about why I decided to cut my hair again. Why did I decide to cut my hair again? As you can see, if you can see, it is cut in a low fade all around. So instead of it coming high, it's dropping down a little bit lower. And originally, I wanted a low cut fade, but I wanted the cut in the back to come up just a little bit higher, because this is the point of why I was to cut my hair, was because it was just too much hair. It was too much hair to deal with, and I just couldn't deal with it anymore. Dealing with a head full of hair is a complete struggle, as we all know. If those of you that have headfuls of hair out there, you understand what I mean. It just, when you have a head full of hair, it takes longer to wash it. It takes longer to manipulate it into any style that you desire. It takes longer to style it. It takes longer to get every strand to define as well as you'd like to. So that's why I was like, after I think it's been about 5 months since I actually big chop for the 100th time. But growing it out, the reason why I big chopped in the first place is because my hair was stressing me out. It was just too much hair all at one time, and I was dealing with a lot at that time. So I was just like, let me just start over, a clean slate, not have anything to worry about, not any small problems to define me just yet. So let me just start over. And it was a fresh start. It was a beautiful start, and I enjoyed it, and I still am enjoying it and loving it. But then as I got tired of going to the barbershop all the time, every 2 weeks, just to get a bald cut. So after about a couple months into the year, I decided, I'm just going to grow my hair back out again, and this time I'm going to relax with the process. And that's why every time you hear me talk about my hair, I say I'm enjoying the process, but I'm like, going with my hair. Because there's nothing like stressing over your hair, but because especially when we want it to a T, but when you relax and you go with the process and you have fun, that's what I say, have fun with the process, then it's easier to enjoy, and it's easier to just have less stress and relax with your hair. So getting back on track here, so after growing it out, I was like, okay, I'm having fun with it. I'm loving my style. I'm loving my cut. I don't want to go back to the barber every 2 weeks. I'm tired of paying people to do my hair. I just want to do it myself, and I can have fun with it myself. And this time I'm going to relax. I'm not going to pay so much attention to every curly cue. I'm just going to enjoy what God has gifted me with and what He has blessed me with in all of its nature. So then, after a couple months more in, as women, we change our minds so many times, just as much as we change our clothes. So it's normal for me to say, hey, 1 minute I want to grow it out, next minute I want to be bald, next minute I want to have a low cut fade. So after dealing with my hair for a couple of months, as it's growing out and it's flourishing, it's beautiful, and I'm just enjoying, again, what God has graced me with, I was like, this is becoming too much. Just too much hair. I am a full-time student. I study like crazy. And by the time I get home, I'm tired. I don't feel like doing my hair. And if I am tired, and I still want to do my hair, I try to pump myself up to do it, but I really have to pump myself up to do it, because doing your hair, especially putting them in protective styles or any type of style, takes time, and you really have to be up for it to look neat and for it to look good. So having a head full of hair, you have to take care of every strand as if any other haircut. But when you have more hair, you have more to deal with, you have more to manage. So I was like, okay, it's becoming a little bit too much, because it's not that it was stressing me out. It didn't get to that point yet, and that's what the point I didn't want it to get to, which when you pay attention to yourself and you're knowledgeable about things that are going on with your health, your body, and your awareness, and how your mind is traveling, you're able to catch yourself before you fall. So before I fell, I was like, okay, let me just try something one more time and see if I like it then. So I decided to cut my sides off, and I wanted to cut, like I said before, I wanted to cut it greater, a little higher than just have it drop down below or by my ear. But after the barber did it, I was like, okay, let me see if I like it. Let me wear it for a couple weeks and see, do I want to go higher? Is it fine like it is? And so far, so good. I like how it is. Maybe in the future I will go higher, just because, again, too much hair is too many problems already. Every strand you have to coat, it's every personal problem that you have to deal with internally. And that's something I don't want to deal with on a day-to-day basis. So cutting my hair was very rejuvenating for me. It was very liberating, and it was something that I was looking forward to, because I was just like, I'm tired of doing my hair for an extensive amount of time. Now, of course, with short hair, it doesn't take as long as long hair, but if I'm going to have a head full of hair for a good minute, of course it's going to grow out, and it's going to get longer and longer and longer. The longer it gets, the longer time I have to spend doing it. So that's why I said, okay, before it even gets too crazy, let me go ahead and get it to a cut where I can manage, and I won't have, feel so tired by the end of the last hair strand that I'm styling or dealing with or manipulating or whatever the case may be. So that's why I decided to cut it again. Like I said, I like it. I enjoy it. I still got my baby hairs. I still can have fun with it if I choose to, and I am having fun with it. It's this process of growing my hair back out has been a really intuitive process, to where I'm very attentive to who I am and just how I'm freeing my mind, how I'm liberating myself and my consciousness to be of greatness. So I'm not going to say get your hair cut because so you can feel that way. It's just, this is for me in general and how I feel about getting my hair cut. And, having no hair is just as good as having a head full of hair, having some hair, or however you define your place in the world. So I'm happy that I did it. I enjoy this look. Again, I may go just above the ear. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling this look so far, so it's not becoming too much of a hassle to deal with all the time. Now it takes me maybe 20 minutes to style my hair, maybe longer if I'm really trying to get it the way how I like it, because natural hair sisters, we're a little and brothers, we're a little perfectionists when it comes to our hair at times, because we want to look good, and not just for other people, but just for ourselves, so we can feel great about who we're becoming. So as far as my hair update, I will let you guys know that in another video. Nothing's too much have changed. It's just, with routines, I just want to say this. If you take nothing else away from this video, and I know this is kind of me popping it out at the end. If you don't have a set routine with your hair, don't freak out. Don't freak out. Relax. Don't panic. Just calm down, because everything is going to be okay. Alright? Your hair changes so many times throughout the day. It grows every second. Every strand curls differently. So of course, it's not going to be perfect when it comes to your routine. It is great to have some organization in your life, but not at all times can you have that. You're going to drive yourself crazy. So with me, my hair routine is changing interchangeably. So that's why I haven't really been showing you guys too much of one thing, because it's been changing bi-weekly. Sometimes I'll put creams in it if I feel like it. Sometimes I'll moisturize it if I feel like it. Sometimes I'll wear protective styles, and when I wear those styles, I have to protect those styles by moisturizing, oil it, or whatever the case I may do to my hair. So if you'd like to know more about that, I definitely will share that in another video. Make sure you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below of your hair secrets, your hair tips, any struggles that you've been going through with your hair, any hair advice, any hair inspiration that you'd like to give. I'd love to hear it, if not anybody else, because I always like to say, if we're not helping each other grow, we're depleting our human race. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I truly appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a great day or night wherever you are. Until my next video, peace.